Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in for another video. My name is Sarah and I do mommy and lifestyle videos on this channel. So today we're going to be looking into another video in my pregnancy series. If you haven't caught up yet, please do watch my other videos in the same series. I will link up the series here. And today's video we're going to be looking into quite an important thing, which is the hospital bag. I'm going to be giving you a checklist of items that you would be carrying to the hospital when you're in labor. And also I'm going to be talking about only those very essential items because I'm someone who is an overpacker and I packed a lot of things which I again brought back home, which I didn't quite use at the hospital. So I wanted to make a video which is going to be focusing on only those essential items that you probably will definitely use rather than just overloading yourself. So speaking of hospital bags, you can take any sort of hospital bag, maybe like a big air bag or like a duffel bag, something that is that holds up a lot. You can just take one bag just for you and the baby, or like separate bags. I picked up a small suitcase, so everything went in, including Derek's clothes as well. I was able to pack up all three of us inside. But if you're someone who wants to segregate them, then make sure that you take a separate bag for the baby, and maybe you can have yours and your husband's or your caretaker's items in one bag. So now let's get started. So the first thing is I'm going to be talking in categories, that is items needed for the mom, baby, and of course the person staying with you, a family member or your husband. So let's start with mommy first. So I've already made a video on the new born essentials as well as new mommy essentials. I will link both those videos up here. You can check them out because the items that we're going to be carrying in our hospital bag will include those items as well. So the first thing I would talk about is nursing bras or nursing tank tops. I've already spoken about them in my breastfeeding video as well as the new mommy video, new mommy essential video, because once you deliver, you will surely start to try. You will surely try to breastfeed. So at that time, it's always easier to use a nursing tank top or a nursing bra, especially the ones that clip on and off, because those are the best. Otherwise, it just becomes a big hassle when you're already in a lot of pain after the delivery. So I would suggest just taking maybe one or two and buying at least 5 and leaving them at home, but at least carry 1 or 2 with you. The next one I would speak about is a hospital gown or a hospital, some easy robe that you can wear. The hospitals usually provide a robe, but if you don't feel like using them, you can always buy one for yourself from home. You can be free and use those from the ones that you've taken from home. So something that is maybe like a wraparound robe will be a lot easier because it's easy for you to just remove and feed your baby. So a nice cozy robe will be good. Next thing are a pair of slippers, because I bought a new pair of slippers just for the hospital, because you're gonna, I don't want to take like the slippers I used at home to the hospital and then bring it back home. So it's always better to just buy like a new pair of bathroom slippers and take it with you, like rubber slippers, because once you deliver, you will surely be asked to at least take a few steps and walk. So it's easier for you to recover, and that time it's always good to like have rubber slippers because they've got like a nice grip. And speaking of them, also you can get like a pair of cozy socks, because hospitals sometimes tend to become very cold, and especially once you deliver, your body sometimes changes temperatures to come back. So to keep yourself warm, you can always get another pair of socks. The next one I wanted to speak about is something that I didn't actually use, feeding pads and the nipple cream. These two are something that I took along with me but quite didn't use. But if you would want, you can surely put few of these inside. Next thing that I wanted to talk about are breastfeeding pads as well as nipple cream. I didn't sort of need them. I took them with me to the hospitals, but I didn't get to use it because once you deliver, the first milk that you give your baby is called colostrum, which is not actually the milk, but it is liquid gold. Colostrum is considered to be liquid gold because it's so many nutrients and vital minerals that are very important for the growth of the baby, and that's what the baby takes in first. And hence your the real milk comes in probably the 2nd or the 3rd day. So it depends on your hospital stay. Here when you're having if you have a normal delivery, they make you stay just for 1 night, and if you've had a C-section, then it's just 2 days. So it depends on your hospital stay. If you're going to be staying for more than 3 days, then surely take these breastfeeding pads with you. They help you stay dry, and also a nipple cream, because when the baby is first trying to latch, it's going to hurt a lot. You definitely will be sore and probably even bleed a little. So the Lancino nipple cream, I've mentioned both of these in my new mommy must-haves video. You can check that out. The Lancino nipple cream is the best. It helps to cure any sort of hurt from there, so it's good that you take that in. Next thing is, of course, some hair clips and hair ties. You can just put that in your small vanity bag, because especially when you're in labor, you just want to be calm. So it's good to just pull all your hair up and put them in a bun. So it's good to have like few clips and hair ties. And then usually here the hospital sort of provides a lot. Right after you deliver, they give you mesh underwear, and they also give you some sanitary pads. But if you think that it's good for you to carry them along with you to the hospital, do make sure that you carry some of the sanitary pads as well. It's good to get those maternity ones made specifically for maternity, for after delivery, so you can pick up those and take it to the hospital. But sometimes the hospitals itself will provide them for you. And the next thing that I wanted to speak about is your coming home outfit. When you're coming back home, it's always good to pick up something that is very loose fitting, because you've just delivered and you will surely look like you're at least 5 months pregnant, because your tummy doesn't immediately go in. So it's good to like wear very loose fitting clothes. I would suggest like a very loose pair of leggings that's not very tight on your tummy as well, something very loose like this, and a very loose fitting top as well. So something like this that is just very airy and extremely loose. Something like this will make you feel very comfortable, because your body is very sore and you don't want to wear anything tight. So something that is very nice and easy to wear. So pick up something like that when you're leaving to the hospital. The last few things I wanted to add under the mom category are toiletries. Get all those travel sized shampoos and conditioners like this one. Something like this is really good. You can get like travel sized cleansers as well, because make sure that you get a cleanser, because your skin becomes very dry, and this is something that I regretted. I didn't take a cleanser with me, and my skin was extremely dry after my delivery, and for that skin to come back, it took almost 2-3 days. So I definitely take like a good cleanser that is not drying on the skin. And also don't forget a chapstick, because your lips become very dehydrated and dry right after your delivery. So make sure that you take a chapstick along with you, and or a small container of Vaseline. So that's it for the items for mommy. So let's go into babies now. So the first thing, babies don't really need so much because they are newborns, and so just make sure that you pick up a couple of swaddle cloths. Hospitals here actually provide swaddle cloths. This is the swaddle cloth that Elijah was first wrapped in. This is the one that they use here in the US and Canada. This is the same print that they use, and I love this swaddle cloth, because you can see how sturdy it is, and it is really nice to pull them and tighten them, making it really cozy for them. Take like 2 swaddle cloths, that's more than enough. The hospital here also provides diapers for the babies, but if you would want to carry your own for the baby, make sure that you take newborn diapers. Can you imagine, newborn diapers are this tiny? I cannot believe Elijah used to use these. Look how tiny they are. So I just kept one, because I do not want to throw newborn diapers away. Look how tiny and cute they are. A baby towel, maybe to just spread it and then put your baby on it every time you swaddle them. So a good nice fleece blanket like this is very good, nice to put your baby on them. Then a couple of washcloths. The hospital will surely give the baby a bath. They usually use washcloths, so it's always nice to just carry a couple of washcloths. This is good even to just wipe them clean, wipe their mouth clean. So carry a couple of them. Make sure that you take a coming home outfit for your baby. Something like this, like a sleeper is really nice, because I like these ones that have the zip in front, because it's super easy to change them and change the diaper or put this on them, because newborns, they are so feeble and it's so scary to like hold them. So something like this is very easy to change them. Also mittens, newborn mittens and socks, don't forget those two as well. I also like those sleepers that come with the feet and the mittens for the hands, like these. So you can just turn them up and you can just turn up them and then they become mittens. Of course, newborn hats. make sure that you pick up a pair of newborn hats as well, because their heads are, you don't want to expose their head to such cold, so it's always good to just cover them up when they're born. That's it, I think, for newborns, because you really don't need so much for them. Just few other things maybe as options. You can maybe take baby nail clippers, because Elijah had such long nails and he scratched them already before we would bring him back home, so it's nice to clip their nails off. Or even baby nail filers, those are good too. If you're afraid to cut their nails, just file their nails, and that is good. So next, let's look into the miscellaneous items, and also a few things that maybe your caretaker would need, like your husband or your family member. So for them, make sure that you pack up a pair of clothes for them, and also something to eat, like snacks, because when you're in labor you don't know how long your neighbor is going to last, and they're going to be with you. So just pick up some granola bars or some snack like that, so they can munch on something. And also don't forget a pair of slippers and shoes for them as well. Definitely toiletries, toothbrush, toothpaste, and also shampoo and conditioner. So of course don't forget your phone charger, all your electronics, like the camera if you want to take photos, the camera, and then the battery for the camera, charger for your camera, a few other miscellaneous items like that. It's always nice to take photos of those first few moments with the baby. Those will definitely be like memories for long, so don't miss those out. Take lots of pictures once the baby is born. So my friends, I think that's it for this video. I hope I've covered everything. If I've not, then do let me know, and if I've missed a few, just make sure that you watch the newborn essentials as well as the new mommy essentials, because I have spoken in detail in those videos, so you can check that out. But these are the few items that I think are the most essential that you would need for a hospital bag. So if you did find this video informative and essential, please do give me a thumbs up, and I would love it if you could share this video with your mommy friends who are maybe going into labor soon. And I pray for a very safe delivery for you, and don't be anxious. Labor and delivery will be very quick and super easy, and I will catch you up very soon with another video. Until next time, take care my friends. Bye bye.